Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Duke's offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover.
Okay, I got 7, maybe.
The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here comes the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, bro.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Rides the back and leaves it. Touchdown, Duke! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And the Golden Bears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's picked
No
off.
way.
He's thrown a dozen of them.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Picked it off with it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. high-tempo, no-huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Oh, and they almost had another one, and this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going deep. He's got it inside the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. 4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a...
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Now on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Blue Devils are on the move. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They've got him looking one, but they're going to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's James. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
And the Blue Devils will snap it on first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the fourth quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That is no good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Finds his tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Blue Devils will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Tight end now in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback
I
the
do,
night
though.
before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this D's had some good moments today. And they've had a lead, and they've let that lead shrink a little bit now in a big-time moment. Can they step
My
up?
wheelchair,
Can
that's
they
what I'm
make the
normally sitting in
plays to
for,
get
bro.
the ball back to their offense? They've had a pretty good day, but now it's closing.
Yeah.
It's on 4th down, still going.
Yeah.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
What? I know you got some hair now, huh?
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game,
Beautiful
right at
headbang.
the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't
That's why I
teach that
sit, but he
gene.
lays
You
up
got
there when I'm
people
not in there.
that can focus in the moment or they can't.